Have you ever felt like you were someone's backup plan? Their safety net? That person they could always come back to when other things didn't work out. It's a painful realization, and it can leave you feeling used, confused, and heartbroken. You pour your heart and soul into someone, only to discover you were never their first choice. Today, we're going to talk about the 3 psychological steps to help you let go of that pain, reclaim your self-worth, and move forward. This isn't just about moving on. It's about rebuilding yourself from a place of strength. The first step is what I call radical acknowledgement and validation. This is where you stop making excuses for their behavior. You stop telling yourself, maybe they were just confused, or they really do care. They just don't know how to show it. No. It's time to look at the situation for what it is, without the rose-colored glasses. Acknowledge the facts. They didn't choose you. They kept you on the sidelines. Your feelings were not their priority, and it's crucial to validate your own emotions. It is okay to be angry. It is okay to be deeply hurt. It's okay to feel foolish. Don't suppress these feelings. Write them down in a journal. Talk to a trusted friend. Let it all out. Say it out loud. I was treated as an option, and that hurts. My pain is valid. This isn't about blaming them. It's about validating your own experience. You are not overreacting. Your feelings are a direct and normal response to being devalued. Denying this reality only keeps you stuck. You have to see the wound clearly before you can even begin to heal it. Once you've acknowledged the truth and validated your feelings, you can move to the second, and perhaps most crucial, step: severing the connection and redefining your identity. This step is about action. It starts with cutting off contact. I know. This is the hardest part. You might crave that one last conversation for closure, but true closure doesn't come from them. It comes from you. Block them on social media. Delete their number. Remove the constant reminders of their presence from your life. Why? Because every time you see their name or a photo, your brain gets a small hit of the emotional connection you once had, which keeps you trapped in a cycle of hope and disappointment. It's like trying to quit sugar while keeping a cake on your kitchen counter. You need to create a clean slate. But cutting contact is only half of this step. The other half is redefining your identity outside of that relationship. When you're a safety net, your identity often becomes entangled with being the one who waits, the supportive one, the one who's always there. You need to consciously and actively rediscover who you are without them. Ask yourself, what did I enjoy doing before they came into my life? What hobbies did I let slide? What new things have I always wanted to try? Sign up for that pottery class. Join that hiking group. Start learning that new language. Pour all the energy you were giving them back into yourself. This isn't just a distraction. It's a fundamental rebuilding of your sense of self. You are not defined by someone else's inability to choose you. You are a whole, complete person with your own passions, goals, and dreams. The more you invest in yourself, the less space they will occupy in your mind. You begin to see that your value was never tied to their approval in the first place. This brings us to our third and final step: cultivating self-compassion and setting future standards. After the anger and the rebuilding, it's time to be kind to yourself. It's easy to fall into a trap of self-blame. How could I have been so naive? Why did I let it go on for so long? Stop. You acted from a place of love, hope, and vulnerability. There is nothing wrong with that. The problem was not your open heart. It was their failure to cherish it. Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a best friend going through the same thing. You would never tell them they were stupid. You'd tell them they deserved better. So, tell yourself that every single day. The second part of this step is about the future. You've learned a powerful, albeit painful, lesson. Now, use it. This experience has given you a very clear blueprint of what you do not want in a relationship. So, what do you want? Take some time to define your non-negotiables. What are your new standards for how you deserve to be treated? Write them down. For example, I will only invest in someone who shows clear, consistent effort. Or, I will not be anyone's maybe, or someday. These aren't just walls you're putting up. They are healthy boundaries born from self-respect. You are no longer willing to audition for a role in someone else's life. You are the lead in your own. By setting these standards, you are sending a message to yourself and to the universe that you value yourself too much to ever be a safety net again. Letting go is a process, not an overnight fix. It involves acknowledging the painful truth, actively rebuilding your life, and treating yourself with the kindness you so freely gave to someone else. You were not a backup plan. You were a lesson in your own strength and worth. Remember, the goal isn't just to forget them. The goal is to build a life so full, so vibrant, and so aligned with your own values that their memory no longer has the power to hurt you. You are worthy of being someone's first and only choice. Never settle for anything less. If you're struggling with these feelings, please remember that talking to a mental health professional can provide incredible support and guidance. You don't have to go through this alone. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content on building a happier, healthier you. See you next time.